Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to get mods on Gorilla Tag on Quest only. You don't need a PC, a phone, or anything. So first you are going to need CX File Explorer. If you already have CX File Explorer, go to the time frame on screen, but I'm going to show you guys how to get it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Oculus Quest store and go to search. Now you're going to want to search up mobile VR station, okay? Spell it like that. I think that's how you spell station. If not, a correction will be here. But there you go, mobile VR station. Look that up. Then, as you can see, I already have it, but this is the one you want to go with. Mobile VR station. It should look like this. Then you just want to press download or install, whatever it says the first time you're getting it. If you already have it, then just open it up, but we're going to have to wait for it to install. So I'll cut to when it's installed. Actually, before you open it, as you can see, mine's almost done installing. What you're going to want to do is go to the Oculus browser, and you're going to want to look up CX File, CX, oh my god, why does it keep correcting the station? CX, don't let it correct, File Explorer, oh sorry, I don't know if I said CX File Station, but there you go, CX File Explorer. You should see this link, click on it, and press free download whenever it's done loading. If you get any ads, make sure to click out like I just did there. You're going to want to press free APK download. It should say your download has started. And then it'll show up down here, but I'm on Do Not Disturb. But it'll show up down here and you now have it. Now what you're going to want to do is go back to your store or wherever and start mobile VR station. For permissions, press allow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but press allow. Now, as you get it, you should see this. I got to recenter it here. If you want to recenter it, it's just the little trigger here, this one that I'm pointing at. Anyways, press look here to continue. Click on that. All folders. Then Android, data, scoped storage actions. I clicked the wrong thing. You're going to press scoped storage actions, then request access. As you can see now, this should pop up. Now, all you want to do is go back to Quest 2, download, and then right next to this one here, click these little, right next to this, it should say COM CX Inventor or whatever. Click these little 4 icons and your download should start. Press continue and install. So once it's done, press done. Press cancel. You shouldn't have to update it. I don't know why that popped up. Now you want to go back over to here. Go to youtube.com, okay? Now, once you're on YouTube, we gotta wait for it to load, but once you are on it, you are going to want to press search, or, I mean, I guess if you're subscribed on your Oculus, for some reason my video should pop up here, but you probably aren't. So, now look up XMAYYHAM, like that. And then click on my channel. And then you're going to want to click on the first video that shows up and go to the description. Or, well, it might not be the first at this time, but you're going to want to watch the video you are currently watching. You're going to want to find it and click on it. Now, after you found it and clicked on it, go to description, click on mod link. Then it should show this page. You're going to want to click download and wait for it to download. Yet again, it should show up here, but I have Do Not Disturb on. If you get any advertisements, make sure to just click out of them. Do not go into any advertisements, okay? Now, my download is currently going. If I go to my notifications, we'll see it. As you can see, you only have to install this once, so there you go. Now, in the meantime, what you can do is go to Unknown Sources, CX File Explorer, and just pretty much go through this. So press next, next, allow to manage all files, and there you go. Now you'll have a downloads tab. This is going to be important for later, but at the moment, just click out of that. Now, this might take a little bit depending on how bad your internet is. I have like okay internet, so it's going pretty quickly. Okay, so now once this is installed and you are all done and you have CX File Explorer set up, go over to here, go back to all, and uninstall Gorilla Tag. Do not worry, you won't lose any cosmetics or anything. You are going to be downloading a patched version of the game that allows cheats, right? So just uninstall. You will keep all your cosmetics. Obviously, I'm on my main account, as you can see if I pull this up. So, you know, 300 followers, this is obviously my main account. I wouldn't be doing this on my main account if I wasn't sure of this, okay? So while that's uninstalling, or after it uninstalls, go to unknown sources again, open up CX File Explorer, go to downloads. Now, it's going to be a zip file. All you got to do is click on it, and it will open. Go into 1, and you're going to install app.apk. This is the patch version of Gorilla Tag that allows cheats. This should show up again. Just press allow from this source, and this will show back up. Press install. You could quit out a mobile VR station, by the way, but I forgot to, so I guess it's going to be in the background. Now you're just going to wait for this Gorilla Tag version to install. It might take a while, it might not. So once it is done, press done. Then go over to your app library. This is now you should close out a mobile VR station, but I'll just launch Gorilla Tag right from there. My bad, I actually messed up. Do not press done. If you do mess up and press done like I did, all you got to do is go back to app.apk and press on it again. I forgot that. I messed up a step, but I'll show you guys what to do in a second after it installs for the second. So once it is done installing, press open, allow permissions, allow, and now you are in the game. If it asks a question that says restore to previous version or blah blah blah, press no or don't allow. Just do not press restore to previous version or anything of that. For some reason it didn't show up for me, but it will more than likely show up. So now what you're going to want to do after you have went to Gorilla Tag is go to unknown sources, back to CX File Explorer, back into m.zip, back into m, then into 2, and hold this down with your trigger. So this trigger right here that my finger is pointing at. Then press copy. Now go all the way back by pressing the back arrow to here. Click on main storage and paste that in there. This might take a little while depending on, I don't know, I think it's internet related, but it might not be. And just wait for this to finish because you still have more to do in CX File Explorer. So after this is finished, don't close it out or anything. Just wait for this to finish. It shouldn't take long at all. As you can see, it's pretty much already done for me. And then it's done, as you can see. So now you're going to want to go back to downloads, back to m.zip, back to m, then to main, hold this down again, copy, all the way back to here, main storage, and paste again. Now, yet again, it is going to do this, but it is absurdly fast, and it'll be done in a couple of seconds, as you can see here, already done. Now, for this, do not copy exactly what I did for the last two, right? We have to do something a little different. Go back into m, data, hold this down again, copy, go all the way back, okay, main storage, Android, data. Okay, now this is going to show up if it is your first time using CX or first time modding a game. It'll say permission settings, please allow the app to access the storage first by following the instructions below. Okay, so press OK. Now, so after you press OK and it opens up this folder, if you get this error, okay, some people might not get this error, some will. Just, if you get this error, just I'll show you what to do in a second. If you don't get this error, just press use folder and we'll pick up in a second. Now, if you do get this error, what you're going to have to do is go back to your browser and look up Amaze File Explorer or File Manager. So here you go. It should be the first thing. Press on it. Then press free download. Then back over here, free APK download. And now your download should start. Obviously, I have my notifications off, but it'll show up down here when it is done. So now it has started. As you can see, I get a notification, and now it is done. Now, you could do two things. I recommend using CX File Explorer just because it's easier. Go back to home, downloads, cancel the paste. Now go to this, click on it, and install. Now, what you're going to have to do after you have Amaze, press done. You are going to have to pick up from Amaze, okay? So open up Maze, grant, allow. So hold on, let me go back to CX for the people who are still on CX File Explorer, okay? Just pretty much press whatever, right? Get out of here, cancel. Now, what you're gonna do is that file, you're just gonna go here, data, copy it. All you want to do is after it lets you use that folder, if it lets you use that folder, is just paste it, right? So assuming it let me through, you just press paste, and once it's done, you open up Gorilla Tag. But I'll show you what to do once you're in Gorilla Tag for CX people, so skip to this time frame. But if you have that error and you're on Amaze, go to Amaze, find downloads. So what you're going to want to do is click on these 3 dots and press extract. Okay, so once it is extracted, as you can see, you'll have this red M folder. All you want to do is go into M, data, then click these 3 little dots and copy. Now that you have it copied, go over here, internal storage, Android, data, and paste that bad boy in there. Now, after it's pasted in here, you're good to go and launch up Gorilla Tag. If you get an insufficient storage, then you're kind of in trouble, okay? What you're gonna want to do, I'm getting it, but obviously I have footage of me doing it. I'm just on a quest that has these problems for this video. If you get that issue, click on the video in the description, okay, if it says insufficient storage, and just follow what they say, and you should be able to paste it. If not, you're just gonna have to look up more tutorials, but that one worked for a friend who was having the issue, so that's kind of your best chance. Now, if you have done everything and you haven't had any issues, or after you've watched that tutorial and you have everything figured out, all the files are pasted, now just launch Gorilla Tag, and I'll explain to you guys what to do. It's going to take a little bit to load like it is doing here, and is going to ask you obviously to turn on and allow some settings. So if you give it a second, as you'll see here, you make sure not to press restore on this. Make sure to press open app. If you press restore, it'll bring you to the newest version of the game and you won't have any of your mods. Now, as you can see, you'll see this older Gorilla Tag icon. That means you've done it correct, which you could also just tell if you look at the corner of what you have installed anyway. So give it a second here and we will get a pop-up, and I'm going to explain to you what to do when that pop-up shows up. So as you can see, it'll go black and it is going to take a little bit to load. Do not be afraid if it is taking a little bit to load. That's pretty normal for modded APKs. If you've modded games before, you know that this is something that just happens. Normally it takes a lot longer actually, but with this it's decently quick. Anyways, as you can see here, some sort of setting popped up. Just press allow. Make sure to always press allow. For some reason it didn't show up on recording. I'm sure it was files. And as you can see, the mods are working. I'm Rainbow Monkey. I have this little banana OS menu. I also have platforms. Oh, sorry, I just had to swallow. It is the left trigger. To use the mod menu, press enter, as you will see me do here. I don't know why I'm so laggy. If you accidentally select the wrong thing, like I did here, just press back. You could go up and down. You could use your platforms. You're on an older version of the game. So I'm going to explain to you how to use these mods now. To open up the mod menu, all you have to do is click on your watch. You should have platforms automatically enabled. As you'll see, I'm not showing it on screen, but when you're in there, you'll see these 4 little like arrow sticks. Click around with those to obviously select stuff in the menu, like go up and down and stuff, as you can see here. Enter to enter into the mod menu, and then enter to enter into a mod you want. You could also add extra mods, which is pretty simple to do. All you have to do is go back into your main storage, then go into the mod data file and go into like maps or something or whatever you're adding, and you could add the mods in there. Now, you could customize these mods a lot. All you have to do is hover over the mod that you want to customize, press enter, and it'll take you into settings for those mods. So platforms, you have some colorful platforms. Long arms, I don't know if you can mess with too much. I think you might be able to extend how big they are, and yeah, so that's how you mess with the mods. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe for me showing you this, and peace out.